Jeez, I never thought there'd be a fourth episode of this series, but here we are with 5 more examples of Buckethead seeping his way into pop culture. Let's get started. First, National Public Radio. There's a show on National Public Radio called Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, where the hosts travel the country and have local contestants answer trivia questions for a prize. On September 17, 2022, the hosts asked questions around the theme, less. And this was one of the questions asked to celebrity guest Mo Amer.
Your next question is about Les Claypool. He is a musician most famous as a singer and bass player for the band Primus. Okay. After Primus's success, Les Claypool started a supergroup with the guitarist Buckethead and the keyboardist Bernie Worrell, both legends. The band had a unique concept. What? A, they never learned any songs and they never rehearsed. B, they performed every other song hanging upside down. Or C, their rule was at any point during the concert, anyone in the audience could yell switch, and they'd all have to start playing each other's instrument.
I'll go with A.
You're right again.
Whoa!
These 3 guys, and if you've never heard of him, Buckethead, legendary guitar player who always performed with a bucket on his head, they were so good they would just go on stage in front of paying audiences and start playing whatever came to mind with no rehearsal.
In addition to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me on NPR's main program, All Things Considered, Buckethead's song, How Much Does a Thought Weigh, supposedly played briefly between topics on March 26, 2022, and sounded something like this.
Public health. Dr. Hanich, thank you so much for speaking with us today.
Thanks for having me.
If you've moved recently, or ever,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was someone on the inside at NPR that really likes Buckethead. 2. Supercross. Remember that time when Buckethead played the national anthem at the Supercross event? On January 28, 2023, Supercross held their 4th series event of the year at the Anaheim Angel Baseball Stadium to an audience of close to 45,000 attendees. The one with the honor of performing the national anthem was Buckethead himself, sporting a Honda Alpine Stars jersey, and not just a regular one either. It looked pretty custom to me. Is Big B into motocross? I don't know. Anyway, for many, seeing Big B again was the best part of the event. 3. Doom's Sigil. Not a gamer? That's okay, I'll catch you up. Doom is super foundational to the video game world. In short, the game was one of the pioneers for all first-person monster shooters. Hollywood has made movies off of Doom, and Chex Cereal even made a total conversion mod of Doom called Chex Quest, where you play a piece of Chex cereal and zorch flemoid aliens that invade a Chex nutritional mining facility. Yes, this is a real game. I'll give you the link to it in the description. There's one guy who is authorized to make Doom games in the style of the original ones, John Romero. In 2019, he released Doom Sigil, whose soundtrack was provided by songs from a variety of Buckethead pics with one new release. The Buckethead community was pretty psyched to learn about this, and if you haven't heard it before, this is what the actual game is like when you play it. Yep, that's 13th Floor from Pike 118 Elevator playing in the background. Romero has since announced a 2nd Sigil game and had this to say about it.
Well, Sigil 2 is going to be more Doom levels. In fact, there'll be Doom 2 levels this time, and I'm working with Buckethead on them because his music is perfect for the levels that I make.
Holy heck, guys! Being the go-to person nowadays for a foundational game like Doom is a huge honor. 4th, the KFC Museum. Colonel Sanders himself operated the Harlan Sanders Cafe in Corbin, Kentucky from 1940 through 1956. In 1990, it was turned into part restaurant, part museum, full of KFC memorable moments, memorabilia, and mementos. In one particular section of the museum, it features a bunch of random KFC-style stuff, and you guessed it, Buckethead makes an appearance in the museum. If you ever go, you'll see a photo of Buckethead playing his guitar, next to some guitar picks, right below his most successful album to date, Monsters and Robots. You know, sometimes I think KFC may actually be rather grateful that Buckethead is around. They've given that impression before, I don't know. Number 5, 2 Minutes to Late Night and Mrs. Smith. 2 Minutes to Late Night is a heavy metal themed late night talk show. During the pandemic, when all concert shows and tours were canceled, many musicians and groups opted to stream themselves playing songs quote-unquote live. 2 Minutes to Late Night decided to capitalize on that by doing things called bedroom covers. bringing guests and prominent metal musicians together to have them record covers of a song separately from the safety of their home, and then edit them all together into one song. On July 13, 2020, they covered Bonnie Raitt's Something to Talk About in the style of Guns N' Roses. The lead guitarist in this rendition, Mrs. Smith, a Buckethead fan herself, and legit guitarist, dressed up with a KFC bucket, surgical masks, and some kind of towel to look like Buckethead's hair. In addition, Mrs. Smith uses the signature kill switch in the song and has several shots of her using nunchucks, just like the man himself. That'll do it, folks. Can you think of any other cultural events where Buckethead has made an unexpected visit? Let us know in the comment section below.